Hello everyone, and welcome to Yoga with Rituals. My name is Deborah, and this is an evening practice that's gonna help you to create a little bit more quiet and simple and restful time for yourself. We stay close to the ground, and I give you a lot of space. So I'll see you on the mat. Namaste. So just begin to flutter your eyes open. If you're sitting on a support of anything, you can go ahead and move it out from underneath you. Just place it off to the side. And bring your left hand over to the side and reach your right arm up and overhead. Just creating a lot of length through the right side of your body. So you're grounding through your right hip and you're opening up through the whole right side of your body. Breathe. Maybe you look up underneath your arm. And then slowly coming back up to center. Take your time in this practice. Don't rush from any transition to any other. Okay? Just be easy and mindful with your body. Right hand out, left hand up, and allow yourself to reach with those left fingers as you press down through your left hip. A nice deep stretch to the whole left side of your body. Good, and then slowly coming again back up to center. And allowing for a moment a neutral spine. Take your left ear towards your left shoulder. Take your right arm out to the side. So you're stretching your right shoulder down as you extend the right ear away from the shoulder. So you're really thinking about length. We hold so much tension in the neck and the jaw, so let your mouth open a little bit to release your jaw. And then gaze down the outside of your left knee. Try to kind of touch your left shoulder with your chin, slowly moving. Your right shoulder still draws down away from you. And very slowly and gently, just tuck your chin in towards your chest and roll your head to center. Lift your heart, but let your head be heavy. Lengthening the back of your neck and then coming back up, and close your eyes for a minute. Just feel the opening along the right side of the neck. And go the other way. So take the right ear to the right shoulder and pull this left ear long away from your left shoulder. Open the jaw on the left side. Feeling the tension releasing in your neck. And gently gaze down towards your right knee. And then turn slowly, slowly your chin towards your right shoulder. Your left shoulder draws down. And gently, slowly again, moving the chin towards the chest and the center. Lift your chest, lower your chin, lengthen the back of your neck, and this time try to almost actively touch your chest with your chin. So you really feel a nice stretch at the back of the neck. Your shoulders, both shoulders draw down to the floor. And again, in slow motion, like you're moving through water, bring your head back up to center. Close your eyes for a minute. And allow that tension in the neck to just melt away. And then since we're here and our right foot or left foot is in front, whatever your position you're in, come to a seated posture and put your right foot in front of your left, and inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, just begin to fold forward, softening down. Breathe. If you're nice and open, you can bring your forehead resting on the hands. Otherwise, Even if you're here and feel a stretch in your hip, you're doing this right. So moving into a real deep acceptance of where we are, not trying to be anywhere else right now. Softening into the hip. Slowing down the mind with the breath and the sensation of the stretch in the physical body. It's really important through this practice that you don't move into a stretch that feels forced or strained in any way. You want to stay really gentle with your body here. So lengthen your spine, switch your legs, opposite legs in front, and you're going to melt forward. Again, maybe you find your elbows, and maybe you find your hands, releasing down. Finding that slow breath, a moment of soft relaxation, even if the sensation in the hip is a little bit intense, just soften, breathe. And slowly coming back up. Again, taking your time between transitions. And go ahead and come to a hands and knees position. You're gonna have your hands grounded down, and you're gonna just drop your belly, and you're gonna lift your chest, and you're gonna lift your head, open your throat. And again, I want you to move in slow motion here. So taking your time to round the spine and pull the belly in, and the chin moves into the chest. Press down in the hands and lift the back of your heart. And again, slow motion, inhaling like you're moving through water. Breathe in. Exhaling, rounding the spine, pulling the chin, and pause for a moment. Feel the fullness of the stretch. And inhaling, coming into a lift position. Exhaling, rounding the spine. Coming back to a neutral posture. Go ahead and lift your right arm up to the side. And coming down onto the outside of your right arm. Thread the needle. This left arm can reach forward, or it can wind around your back, taking hold of the front of your right thigh. Breathe. Opening through your shoulders. Feeling connected to earth, to the ground. Starting to feel the stability of earth. Good, and slowly, left hand to the floor, press yourself out of this position. And here, your left hand up, and thread the needle coming onto the outside of the left arm. And from here, your right arm can come forward, or it can reach behind your back, finding the top of your left thigh. Breathe. Slow, deep breath. Unwinding, letting go for a moment. And then slowly bringing the right hand back to the floor. Okay, so moving your toes together, your knees out wide, go ahead and sit back into a child's pose. Feeling your forehead down on the earth in a moment of deep quiet here. And slowly coming up to sit on your heels. You can let your hands rest on your knees, your shoulders, or Again, melting down, your spine is nice and long. Finding all of these moments of pause in between the movements of the practice. In doing this, it also trains us to find those moments of pause throughout our day. So not needing to go anywhere just yet. Not wondering what posture is coming next. Why are we staying here for so long? Just be here for a minute. And then come onto your hip. Swing your legs in front of you. We're going to come laying down on the back. So once you come laying down on the back, I want you to draw your right knee in towards your chest. And maybe begin to make circles with your right ankle. And then reverse the direction of the circle. For a moment, just straighten the leg as much as possible. You might not even get it all the way straight right now. If you get it all the way straight, you can interlace the fingers behind your thigh and even give a little bit of a stretch. But this is an easy stretch right now, something that you could hold for about an hour. Don't force anything. Good, and then again, drawing the knee into the chest and letting that right knee roll over your body. The right arm comes out to the side and your gaze goes over your right shoulder. Again, feeling yourself settle into this posture, noticing the pause, the stillness. Slowly back to center. Draw that right knee in towards you one more time. And let the leg come out, resting next to your left leg. Go ahead and draw the left knee in towards you. Lengthening the back of your neck. Sometimes the neck tends to roll and you want to really keep lengthening the back of the neck, allowing the base of the skull to be down towards the floor. And if you did it on the other side, interlace your fingers. Otherwise, just take the leg as straight as you can get it. And maybe you add a little bit of tension with the arms, but keeping the leg nice and open, your breath nice and open. Releasing any tension or stress. And releasing again that knee in towards your chest and taking it across your body. And your left knee comes to the floor. Your left arm goes out and turn your gaze over your left shoulder. Again, finding stillness, finding a deeper sense of quiet. If your mind has a tendency to wander, you're feeling particularly stressed, just try to keep inviting your mind back to your breathing, back to your body. But just be gentle with yourself. And coming back, laying on your back. Draw both knees in towards the chest. For a moment, stretch everything really long. So you're going to let your arms come long, your legs come long, extending here. And then bringing your hands into prayer position. Take them to rest between your eyebrows. finding a moment of calm. And then bringing your hands down and letting them maybe rest on your belly for a minute. Noticing that extra weight on the belly, and let your feet go out to the side. Feeling the extra weight of the hands on the belly. Finding an ease and a gentleness with yourself as you end your practice. You can stay in this position for as long as you'd like. Sometimes a really healing thing can be to place your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your forehead if your mind feels particularly anxious, or your left hand on your heart if you're feeling emotional for any reason. And stay with your breath, if you can, for at least 3, 5, even 8 minutes. And I'm gonna, as you stay there, I'm gonna end my guidance of the practice. And, sometimes yoga doesn't have to be complicated. Even the simplest of practices can make a big difference in our day, transitioning into a more restful place. So thank you for practicing.